everyone. We are getting so consistent on this channel. I'm freaking loving it. It's not like every day like it was before, but it's every week, and that's about as good as it's gonna get right now. So yeah, but we do have more videos in store for you for December. Do you guys like my new cover channel festive gingerbread thingy? I made it myself. And me and Nate are the gingerbreads, as you can probably tell. But today's video is all about how you can exit your lazy girl era, because that is not an era that we want to associate with, guys. We do not know her. We don't know her. We are productive this year. Because we're going into 2025 here. We are not playing games. All of my clients, Persevere Fitness, by the way, link in description if you want to join. All of my clients are so freaking pumped up for 2025, as am I. Everyone is just really going to make it their best year yet. I can just feel it. And I want you guys to. Whether you are one of my clients or not, I am here to provide as much value as possible on this channel, as well as my Instagram and my TikTok and my coaching and my job and and just talking to you guys on YouTube. Of course, I don't want to just gatekeep all this information from you guys, so I am here to tell you how you can exit your lazy girl era and feel absolutely super on your shit, on your A game in 2025. The first one is initiating small habits, not the big ones. We're not focusing on the big ones, these small ones. The smallest habit shifts are the habits that make up all of the changes in your lives. If you have an all or nothing mindset, which I'm sure we can all relate to in some aspect, you are most definitely going to burn out before you even notice change, and then you're going to take 10 steps back rather than even just a small percentage of a step forward. It doesn't even have to be one step forward, a percentage of a step forward, like half a step. Baby steps, people. We're talking baby steps. This can look like finally washing your bed sheets that you've been saying, oh, I'm gonna start washing my bed sheets once a week. Yeah, no one does that. I don't know if that's gross. Like, if you do that, congratulations, because the majority of the population, there's no way in hell that we would do that. Like, I cannot do that. Makes me stressed out just even thinking about it. Cleaning off your desk every Sunday, so then you have just a fresh week to start clean on your desk to study. You know what I mean. That made no sense, but you know what I mean. Clean slate for the week by dusting off your desk and getting all those old notes off there, and just making sure that you have a fresh week ahead on your study space. One key ingredient to the exiting your lazy girl era cocktail. What am I even saying right now? I have a lot of energy. I just finished my coffee. That's right there, you can see. And I just hit a great workout. But yeah, the key ingredient to the exiting your lazy girl cocktail is getting out of the house. Get out of the house and have some fresh air. It'll make you feel 10,000 million times better. Take a few deep breaths outside of your doorstep. Even just stand out there. Just stand out there. If you've been inside all day studying, or just inside all day just bed rotting, which we all have those days, what are you guys watching on Netflix? Because I need some ideas. Take some big deep breaths and just smell the air. It's snowing outside right now. Just smell the snow and the winter air. There's nothing more fresh than that. I absolutely love that smell. Even just taking time to walk to your car in the morning on your way to work, or when you're leaving work. Why be in a complete rush to get home? Like, I understand that you might want to, but just take some deep breaths when you get in your car or when you're walking to your car. Next one is establishing a quality routine. So I'm not going to sit here and repeat everything that I talked about in my last video last week, so I'm going to link it here and go click on it and watch it if you need help to establish a routine. It is literally so important. That video is one of my favorites. I feel like I have so much key value and so much insight that you can take away from that video, so make sure you go check it out. It ties right in to this video. I also talk about how not to get burnt out while you are working on creating healthy habits, and just dedicating more time for you and more time to manage your time better. More time for time. Maintain a clear space. Don't look at my coffee table right now, but besides that, I always will make sure that my space is clean for Nate and I. I don't know about you, but when I am in a messy space, my brain feels messy, my mindset just feels so negative, and I just instantly don't want to do anything. The more I let things pile up, the more I'm just going to push them away and not do anything about it. And you know how that goes. We are all guilty of that sometimes. Sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes there's too many overtime shifts. Sometimes there's too many back shifts. And when we go home and we go to bed and we just throw everything on the floor and we say, I'll get to that later. And then you don't. Until there's a million, I'll get to that later on your floor. And you don't want to get to it later when it gets to that point. Like taking a couple clothes and just moving it in from the floor into your hamper. Oh, so much easier than letting everything pile up. So the way that I tackle this is I know personally that I have so much energy in the morning, and it's going to be way more beneficial for me to get to my tasks in the morning rather than late at night. I'm not gonna wanna clean late at night when I'm tired and I want to finally get a chance to sit down and relax, because I haven't all day because I've been so busy. So in the morning, I use that to my advantage because I know that I'm more energized during that time of day. And I will do the dishes while I wait for my breakfast to cook, or I'll walk around the house and put a load of laundry on. And like I said before, making them disappear is totally okay too, just by putting things in the dishwasher, making them disappear, or removing everything from the floor and just putting them in the basket. A win is a win. And if I can think straighter by doing this, you sure as hell know I'm gonna be doing it. And it's motivation for me to do it because I know I'll feel better afterwards. And I do just get satisfaction when Nate wakes up to a clean house. I don't know, it just makes me happy because I love waking up to a clean house and I love when he does it. I can always tell. Have realistic goals keeping you motivated that are just at the forefront of your brain all the time, for the week, for the day, for the month, for the year. Know your goals, write them down, put them wherever. Me and Nate have a goal board that is right when you walk into our house. It's a little bit on the side there, and it just has all of our 2025 goals. And then I have a notebook for my small goals, and then I have something on my laptop for my like medium month-to-month goals. I'm crazy like that. You don't have to go to that extent, but if you want something, you need to put effort into getting it. Some of my small goals that you can totally steal, I won't be mad, is focusing on getting a quality sleep every night, not eating processed food for the entire month. Also, it's one thing to write down the goals. What I also want you to do is write down 3 action steps that you are going to work on to get to this goal, and also a reason why you want this goal. So for example, not eating processed food for the month, an action, I'm not gonna name 3, but an action step would be make sure that there's food prepped at home. And a reason why I want this goal is to save money and to feel good in my body. There's 2. Celebrate your success. We love to celebrate here, okay? We are party animals, like I told you guys. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but it's totally okay. Listen, my mom always told me save even $10 from payday to reward yourself for what you did the last 2 weeks or whenever the last time you got paid was. Whether it's more of a preppy coffee or this cute top that you've been eyeing for a while. Self-care is so important, and it'll make you feel 10 times better. I do not think that all of your money should go towards bills. I know, in this economy, it feels impossible, but even just one coffee, it's okay. It's okay. It's not like our entire life savings is going towards it. Even if it's once a month, okay? Once a month. Just do something for you. Even if it's just like, do something for free for you. Like, just do something for you. We all need time for ourselves, and it can feel super overwhelming when we physically cannot do that. Another example is after a long day of studying or finally doing your exam that you've been working so freaking hard for, you can do something for yourself to de-stress, like going into the gym sauna or using the massage bed. Next one is always have a list. I swear by this, guys. Swear by it. Get a list right now. Run. Every single night I plan for my next day. It changes my life. It literally changes my life. I could be doing nothing all day, but if I have my list, that's not gonna happen. I need to check off those boxes. It's like some form of something that I got in my head, but I've been like this my whole life. And when I was the most depressed I ever have been, the one thing that seriously changed it for me and flipped my entire life the other way in the right direction was getting a list and following through with it. It can be something super small. I write wake up. Check that off. First check of the day is always wake up. And the day I don't check that off, well, it's a bad day because I'm not getting nothing done on that list. And the last tip that I have for you guys is to forgive yourself and give yourself grace if you cannot meet all of those efforts. Have you ever heard of the 30% rule? If you have, good job, you watched last week's video. If you haven't, watch last week's video. It's a good one, I'm telling you, but I'll re-explain quickly. I dive into it a lot more in detail in my last video, so go check it out. Go check it out. Was that aggressive? I don't know. Anyways, go check it out. The 30% rule is basically just on tough days where you feel like you can't give your all, Don't give 0%, give 30%. Dial it back to 30 rather than 100, and that way you're still moving in the right direction and you're still getting some things done. A day back into complacency is all you need to fall backwards, and suddenly a day goes by, a week goes by, a month goes by, and now you can't even pick back up any momentum that you've been building this entire time, and you're just gonna feel discouraged, and it's going to really take a toll on your self-worth and your self-confidence. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was day one of my little Christmas thingy I got going on with my little gingerbread thingy. You know what I'm talking about. Be sure to like this video for more of me and for more self-care and self-improvement and wellness and fitness and health journey tips, because all I want for you guys is to just be happy, healthy, and motivated, and I am here to help you with that no matter what it looks like. All I want for Christmas is for us to all just be happy and healthy and motivated in life and on our paths of self-improvement. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know that this was a goodie, so be tuned for next Sunday too, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!